All right, good morning. Good morning, guys. Happy May 1st. May Day. May Day, May Day. Yeah, it looks like May 1st out with the weather like it is, but we'll take it. It's not currently raining, but probably cloudy all day. So pop in the chat, say hello if you're in. Good morning, Ben Bryant. Sticking around today or just saying hi? I couldn't resist. What's happening, brother? Hope you had a good week. Having a good week. What's up, Dad? How are you? Yeah, Rick Turner's here. What's up, bro? Dan Bennett, how are you, buddy? Andrea Gooch, Argentina, how are you? Good to see you guys. Welcome to Live 365, the Friday edition. Yeah, I think yesterday I thought it was a Monday or something. We had a little bit of an easier day yesterday. Had some coaching calls and had to do some actual work. And but the plumber was here and he did a fantastic job. We got a new well tank, pressure tank, and he put out some fires, and he's coming back on Tuesday to do some other stuff. So I'm excited about it. So welcome back to Maine, Steve. Yeah, great to get the home base. I love it. Yeah, morning, Dan. Dave Zemchuk. Yeah. Andrea, good morning. It's not currently raining, but it rained pretty hard all night last night. So backed off this morning. Wendy was just telling me it looks just like cloudy all day. So there shouldn't be any reason I can't drive the tractor today. So Josh Baker, good morning. Jess Novak. Marvin, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. How you guys doing? Yeah. Good stuff. Glad to be here. Been up for hours. Okay. I was trying to make it to at least halftime of the Celtics, but I didn't even make tip off. They lost without me. Andrea driving north today. Yeah, it's not bad up here. So, all right. Day one of a new future for you, Brad. Good to see it. Glad you're spending it with us. Appreciate you, buddy. Come back tomorrow. Plum was a pretty nice guy. Let me marry his daughter so I get some good deals. That's great. Yeah. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate it. We don't have an upper cabinet. I'll show you guys the kitchen sometime. It's 3 big windows and base cabinets. But it's a lot of space. So we'll do a couple of floating shelves or something like that. So, or just get rid of some dishes. So, yeah. All right, guys, we've been talking about standards and standards over goals. And I talked a lot about that yesterday. And today, my statement is that your standards are invisible. You may not see them, okay, but your results aren't, okay? You're going to see the results, all right? I'll say something that might sting a little bit. You already have standards. Happy Friday, John Griffith. Good to see you. They're just not the ones you think they are, right? Your standard might be binge watching Netflix right now, right? Who knows, right? Your standard might be a sleeve of Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies after dinner, right? They may not be what you say they are. They are what your life currently reflects, okay? So here's where people get it wrong with standards. They think their standards are based on what they want. Like my standard is that I want to lose some weight. That's not a standard. That might be a goal, okay? I want to make more money. I want to get in shape. I want to build a better business, okay? That's not your standard. That's your preference, okay? I would prefer those things to happen. Your standard is what you continuously and consistently accept, all right? 3 different areas I think where this comes into play. One is like business and money. Like if your business is doing 500K, that's not random. That's a reflection of your current standards, your follow-up, your pricing, your systems, your leadership. And your health, if you're out of shape, that's not because you don't know what to do. It's because your standard allows inconsistency. Simple as that, right? I've been guilty of that for sure. If you're now on a team or a leadership type of thing, if your team underperforms, it's because your standard tolerates it, right? You're just allowing it, right? So you don't rise. You've heard this. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your standards. All right. So instead of asking, why am I not hitting my goals? I can't figure out why I'm not hitting my goals. Ask this: what standards am I currently living at? Write it down. What kind of results are they producing? right? If your standard is that, in contracting, hey, nothing new after 2, then it's going to produce a result that's maybe not as desirable as if everybody pushed through until 4:30 or 5 p.m., right? But be honest, guys. I'm picking on you a little bit this week, I know, but be honest. Drop in the chat. What's one area of your life where your results are exposing your real standards? What's one area, said differently, like what's one area where you're not getting the result that you want because you have a poor or a low standard? Anybody care to jump in? Tim, good morning, Tim. Good to see you. John Griffith, how are you, buddy? Yeah, pop in the chat if you've got a standard or an area in your life where your results are exposing your real standard. Hey, I'm following a special diet, but there you are, stopping for fast food. Who knows, right? This can be where people get uncomfortable, right? Because maybe he's talking to me, right? Wendy says you might have to copy and paste the links today. She's working from her phone. Yeah, this part of it removes the excuses, right? Like you can't blame the market. You can't blame your team. You can't blame the schedule, right? There's just no good people out there. Because at the end of the day, you're allowing it. You're living with it. You're tolerating it. All of that stuff, right? And that's not an attack. It's just ownership, right? You gotta step up and deal with it, okay? Because if your standards created your current results, that means there's good news. That means raising your standards can change them, okay? So if you don't like the results you're currently getting, change your standards. That's good news. So we know we can fix it. If your standard was, I follow up with every lead within 24 hours, no exceptions, what happens to your business then, right? If your standard was, I don't miss workouts, period, what happens to your body? Probably some good things, right? But I think a lot of people mess it up. I've messed it up a lot too in the past. You hear this kind of thing and somebody talking about it, and you get a little fired up, right? Then you go right back to that, operating at that same level, okay? So here's where I sneak in the Edge Live on you, okay? Yeah, Bob, sounds great. I want to raise my standards. How do I do that? Funny you should ask, okay? The awareness part doesn't change your life. Yeah, you probably, boy, you look like you put on a few pounds. Yeah, I'm aware of it, right? I'm aware of it. Execution does, okay? Execution requires structure. And here it comes, accountability, right? That's why I built the Edge Live. See what I did there? Getting crafty on wrapping that in there. Because I want you guys to know about it. And some of you guys don't know that we're getting together 3 times a month, all right, as a group. And the community is called the Edge Live. We don't just talk about standards. We define them, we track them, and we call them out when they're not being met, okay? Because if no one's holding you to a standard, you don't really have one, all right? So join us in the Edge Live. Wendy just popped the link in. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And this is day 2 of a 10-day reset on standards, okay? By the end of this, you're not going to be able to hide from the standards anymore, okay? You're not going to be able to hide from the fact that maybe you're going short on a few things, okay? And that's a good thing, right? So let's go. Show up tomorrow. Be here at 8. What has that been? 8 sharp, 8 o'clock sharp Eastern, where we'll talk some more about this stuff, okay? So I think you're going to enjoy it. I'm going to pound on it for the next 6 or 8 days and hammer it home. But guys, I want to help you level up at business and life. That's really my biggest goal. Okay. Steve says my standard is by 6:30, but we started supper later, then to bed late. Yeah. Right. For sure. Yeah, guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel. 395 subscribers now. It wasn't that long ago. I was getting hit between 350 and 348, right? Ben kept unsubscribing and resubscribing, but it's up to 395. So I try to put out 1 or 2 short reels, shorts a day, and some stuff. I'll usually cut up these videos and throw some clips on there. So if you like YouTube better, subscribe to YouTube. If you can offer up a review on Google, please do that. We're just trying to get out there, get out to more people, fill the community. The first 25 people in the Edge Live community are going to be part of what I call the Founders Circle. And I want to be able to deliver a little bit extra to the people that believed in me on the front end. So check it out. Grab the link. If you have questions, hit me up, DM me, and we'll do a call and we'll figure it out. Figure out what's best for you. Certainly would love to work with you on the one-on-one side as well. That's a different conversation, one that requires a front-end phone call to see if it's a good fit. But I would love to chat with you. I'm right now accepting up to 8 of those people, those new clients. So got a few already. So anyway, if it's something you've been thinking about, hit me up. Love to chat with you. We have the electrician coming today, so we're excited about that. Wendy and I were just kind of walking through, getting prepared for that conversation, so we know what lights we want to get rid of, and or where we need an outlet, or what's junk and needs to be removed and replaced, and all that. So that, in addition to probably a brand new electrical panel in the place, which won't be inexpensive, but it's going to be safe. The one that's there looks like it's probably been wet before. No surprise based on what we've seen from other stuff that they've done here. But we want the mechanicals here to be right. So that's where we're starting. Didn't plan on building a new deck, but that's what's happening on Tuesday. And we'll have a blast with that. So anyway, he's coming at 9. So we get ready for that, finish our own walkthrough, and be ready to crush the day. Today brings a little bit more demo. After that, we've got the rest of the bedroom area to do. Then we're hitting the what we're calling the guest bath. And then there's a bathroom inside a bedroom that they put together, and we're going to nuke that. So that's the plumbing's already out of that. So it's ready for the crowbar. Anyway, so we'll be tired tomorrow. the hands aren't as grippy as they normally are, but we're making it. So anyway, appreciate you guys following along. Stop by tomorrow at 8 a.m. We'll talk some more about standards. Love you guys. Have a great day. Take care. I'm out.